Hey, what's up? Welcome to Degen Ed. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun looking at charts, like the chart behind me, which is of ChargePoint, ticker symbol CHPT. And so I wanted to go over this because A, ChargePoint had earnings on December 6th after hours, and there wasn't really too much price action around that. But as you can see on December 7th, price ran up nearly 10% on the day. And it also crossed a very important level, which I wanted to go over in this. Also, go over a few other things that suggest that the price could go up considerably over the next few trading days and or weeks. And so that is really just based on me noticing that there's this downtrending channel that you could see with these white lines here, beginning on November 17th, coming down. And yeah, it looks like on December 4th, price broke out, but then came back inside that channel on the 5th, came out above on the 6th, and then now has taken off, closing above the prior high following this gap down into this channel, closing above $2.22, which was the high on December 4th. So I think it's a really good sign because this could be viewed as like a topping tail, suggesting that price would go lower now that the close is above that. My hope is that tomorrow on December 8th, price does dip below 222, testing that as support, but then closes above it. And I think that could really be a great sign for a takeoff. Also, I want to point out the low of the day on December 7th, today as I'm recording this, corresponds with and this wick coming down, this tail of this candle coming down on November 22nd, as well as the close on November 28th. So that seems like it's a significant level. That was the low for the day, $1.93 at this red line. And this orange line has also served as support on a number of days, with tails coming down to that level and or slightly below, as well as the open on November 29th. And as this shows, on December 7th, there was a pierce of that level before bouncing back up and hitting a high of 229 with a close at 225. So I just think that's really great price action. And I just want to take a step back to go over basically this gap going up to $3.03, which was the low on November 16th before this drop down. And so I feel like regardless of these levels that I feel like could serve as resistance, I feel like the stock is set up to break out and perhaps run up to $3.03 to fill this gap. I don't know that with this kind of momentum, if volume does increase tomorrow and into next week, I think this could run up to fill this gap, going up to $3.03, if not higher, perhaps $3.30, which was the high on November 3rd, ideally hitting a high of $3.54, which was the high on November 15th, ideally closing above that level to possibly continue higher to fill this gap at $4.71. So, I mean, that's probably a little bit hopeful for the next few trading days, the next week, but I definitely feel like a run up to $3 is feasible based on this big green candle that we got on December 7th. And if you found this video helpful, make sure you like it, share your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks a lot for watching.